Welcome to Phillip Highlight. I'm Summer, and I'm serving you the latest news of the week. Your news, our business. The US August 2023 consumer inflation expectations for 1 year ahead rise to 3.6% from 3.5% in July. Expectations for inflation in 3 years declined to 2.8% from 2.9%. And the outlook for inflation in 5 years ticked higher to 3% from 2.9%. Despite the marginal increase in price inflation and the robustness of the labour market, we believe the Fed is nearing the end of its tightening cycle. The easing core inflation and declining non-farm payrolls are among signals of slow US GDP growth, influenced by Fed's policy tightening. The European Commission has revised its economic outlook for the euro area, anticipating a downward impact this year, mainly due to a contraction in Germany. The revised projection for 2023 indicates a 0.8% increase in output for the 20-nation currency bloc, down from the previous forecast of 1.1% growth. Next year's outlook was lower by the same amount to 1.3%. Weakness in domestic demand, in particular consumption, show that high and still increasing consumer prices for most goods and services are taking a heavy toll. And the impact of tight monetary policy is set to continue restraining economic activity. In the announced 12 Malaysia Plans midterm review, the Government of Malaysia, via Ministry of Economy, will maintain the focus of enlarging the domestic demand shares in the economy. The key theme of the 12 Malaysia Plans revised to sustainable, prosperous, high-income nation with 17 major shifts and 71 major initiatives. Some key highlights include, firstly, upward revision in GDP growth targets from 2021 to 2025 forecasts aim at 5 to 6% from original targets of 4.5% to 5.5%. Secondly, development expenditure increased by 15 billion ringgit to 415 billion ringgit, while repeating its 3 to 3.5% budget deficit targets by 2025. Thirdly, capital gain tax and potential GST is reintroduced back on the table. The announced measures are largely neutral on most sectors, but we think construction sector would benefit, as we expect an acceleration in infrastructure spending that is likely to expedite projects rollout. While this year is expected to be more favorable for investment than the previous year, it is important to stay watchful for any market volatility. Phillip Capital Malaysia provides a comprehensive list of products including discretionary private managed accounts and unit trusts that are offered to retail investors, high net worth individuals, corporations, and institutions. Whether you want to DIY, seek for advice, or let the expertise fully handle your portfolio, our platform can cater to your needs and preferred way to achieve your financial goals. That's all for today. Stay tuned for the next Phillip Highlights. This update is brought to you by Phillip Capital, your partner in finance.